Dear Sparrows, let's going to start with our new unit in maths. We are going to be looking at fractions. Fractions. What is a fraction? Let's going to start trying to get what is a fraction. Now you know that I love to break the words to try to get the meaning without knowing it. Maybe because I'm Spanish and sometimes I don't know a few words, so I try to break it and try to guess what is the meaning. Fract. What does fract means? Fract. If I said to you fracture, when you fracture your bone, you have a fracture. That is when you break it, you split it, yeah, you cut it, you break it, you do a cut on it, you do a split on it, you break it. Now fraction is the same, is when you divide something, when you split something into equal parts, and that's the most important of fraction, that is equal parts, okay? So you need to remember that fraction is equal. Right, let's go to look at it. For example, I have this paper and I am going to split it, I'm going to divide it into 3 equal parts, okay? So I fold them, and now I have 1, 2, and 3 parts, 3 different parts, and they are equal, yeah? So a fraction we have 1 part, another one, and another one in 3 parts. A fraction normally is represented, always is represented like that. We have 2 numbers, one on the top and one on the bottom. On the bottom it goes how many equal parts are. How many are? 1, 2, and 3. And on the top it will go how many you take in. So let's go to look at this one. I have 1, 2, and 3 equal parts. So it's being divided, it's being cut into 3 equal parts. But I've taken one of them. How many have I taken? How many have I taken? 1. So that is how you represent that I have taken 1/3 of my fraction. Think like if it is a chocolate bar and there are 3 marks on it, and then I cut and take 1 part of it and I leave 2. I've taken 1/3 of my chocolate bar. That's how we read them. You can have fractions that are cut into 2, and then that will be, you only have this, that will be half. You cut it into the half because remember that is equal. So you can read it as a half. If it is cut in 3, is third, the same as when you are on a race and you are third. This one is a little bit complicated. Time, the ones that know how to read the time, when the clock is on the 12 and on the 3 is a quarter, like in Spanish, cuatro, quarter. Then it can be cut into 5 equal parts and you will read it as a fifth on a race, as a 6th, 7th, 8th, okay, and carry on. So the only one that is different, but the only 2 that are different, is a half and a quarter. And remember that is telling something that is being cut, is being split, is being shared equally into 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts, or 5 parts. We are going to be looking and focusing on thirds, okay? So we have here 1/3. I have 1/3 because I've taken 1 equal part out of 3. How many have I got now? The same. How many equal parts? 1, 2, 3. How many I've taken? 1. 1/3. What about now? What is a fraction of this object? The same. 3 equal parts, and I've taken 1/3. Okay? Let's go to look at this. Your work today is going to be finding thirds. You're going to need to find thirds of different shapes. So for example, if I have, we've done this one. If I have, let me see, there are different one. This one. And remember that they need to be equal. Okay? So I have an object that is being cut, is being split, is being broke into 3 equal parts. They need to be equal. And I am taking 1/3. So it's been cut into 3 equal parts and I'm taking 1 of it. What about if you have something like this? You have 3 equal triangles. I try to make them equal. So the shape is being broke into 3 equal parts, 1, 2, and 3. And I need to take 1/3. So I need to shade how many? 1. Can I shade this one? Yeah, of course I can. Because it is 1/3. Can I shade this one? Yeah, because it is 1 out of 1, 2, 3 equal. Can I shade then this one instead of that one? Yeah, again, because you shade 1 out of 3. Okay, so that's our work today. See, and it's the same as that. If you have a fraction like that, you can shade that one, you can shade the top one, you can shade this one, you can shade at the end. You could even shade the one in the middle. It will not matter if you shade the one in the middle either, because you need to shade 1 out of 3 equal parts. Okay, so that's going to be your work today. You are going to need to read, you are going to need to recognize some shapes, break into 3 to make it a fraction as a third, and then shade 1/3 of it. Okay, that's it. Have a go. Bye.